nice your hair?
I hope so. Now that it's finally in the camera.
I just wanted to tan.
You're a tanning. Yeah, that'd be good. That sounds so good.
You good with everything?
Yeah. Octopus tacos?
Yes. So
Fish
I think
tacos?
first time tanning, this was a pretty good success. I don't really know how I look.
Your first time tanning?
Yeah, I don't tan, man.
I didn't even know that was his first time.
Yeah, I just kind of go to the beach and...
I have a good method, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's pretty great.
You rotate a lot. You gotta rotate a lot. Brought aloe vera to put on in between. And we had a Australian Gold branded.
He went in the water twice.
Tanning lotion. Yeah, and we went in the water twice.
That was great.
It was great. This though, we still think that's super weird. I had a thought when I was laying there in the sun that everybody's trying to make themselves or showcase what makes them the same, but instead maybe we should try to showcase what makes us different.
That's right.
So that's what we do, I feel like. Okay, let's find some tacos. Okay, scene change. We pulled over and got ready on the side of just this little road that we're on.
So, get a picture of. Does anybody have ideas anymore? I see so many empty buildings.
Yeah.
Just think of something. I can name 19 things right now that can go into these places.
Ooh, there's a little clock up here. That's cute.
Yeah, this app. Short-term parking 15 minutes. So hopefully I got a nice tan in the... Okay, that was pretty neat. We're in this building 1910. Look at these kind of cool things. Vintage mailbox. Old architecture. Yeah, old-fashioned fire escapes. Corner clock.
These are the margaritas. You get chips and salsa here, which is so good. The margaritas are yummy and very big. This is the classic one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How are you today?
Hey,
Good, thank you.
An appetizer? Yes, so what's more?
We'd like to have the fish tacos.
Yeah, can we get the fish tacos?
Yeah.
With flour or corn tortilla?
Corn, please.
Or would you like the lunch size or the dinner? Lunch comes with 2 tacos, dinner with 3.
I can do the lunch one. Do you want to do the dinner one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the lunch one and he can do the dinner.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
some hot sauce, please.
Sure, how many stuff and I bring you more water.
Thank you. I never drink so much water, but I think that's another one of the best things about hanging out with the sun all day. I'm a bad water drinker though, sometimes.
Dude, why is our life every day like a vacation? Do you ever remember what it was like?
No, I don't remember life before I met you. Ever since I met you, life's like a movie. And I'm like, are we living a movie, or why am I hearing Cigarettes After Sex playing this like super romantic love song in the background of our life? Well, we're going down the highway and there's like this Florida sunset and palm trees. We're eating fish tacos and margaritas on the beach.
People are at work right now. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I think people should choose to do more creative things as often as they can. We got some tans.
there's nothing much really going on there in the week. This is an older town. Clearwater is where you retire. And then we're, the young people, go to the beach, but that's the weekend.
It is pretty empty here right now.
But in the future, I don't see I don't know. I think downtowns are going to be like the malls in the future. They're just eventually going to lose their style.
What's gonna be the new thing? Where will people congregate? Or will they?
They won't. There's statistics that many young men aren't in relationships or not even having sex. They can't even find a girlfriend.
Thank
Awesome.
you. That looks good.
It's terrific.
Let's try the hot sauce.
What's your thing? What's your opinion about it?
It's a hot kind. Like Tabasco.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
I wish it was more like jalapeno, but jalapeno is my favorite. Anything that goes jalapeno type of hot or spicy is my preference. This one's like a hot.
Like the jalapeno poppers the other day?
Oh my gosh, those are so good. You made jalapeno poppers with it's just the jalapeno, the cream cheese bacon wrapped, right?
Yeah.
On the grill. So good. I would like us to eat those for breakfast and dinner. And lunch every day. Jalapenos, bacon, and cream cheese on the grill. You cannot go wrong. It's so good. I never even had those until when was that I had them? Like a month ago? I couldn't believe it. I only ever had poppers. And I've loved jalapenos my whole life. But
I don't know what the other ones other people have had, like with the breaded ones.
The breaded
I've never had that until I moved to Florida. I didn't even know that was a thing.
But the real
I was like,
ones?
wait, you guys are doing it like that? And then I saw that
and
they were in the frozen aisle.
Yeah, the
too?
frozen ones. That's the only ones I really had.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know, they are, and I like them because I love jalapenos, but they are nothing compared to on the grill homemade. That's so good. So I want to eat that, every day for all of my meals. We're only grilling meat we're only eating grilled meat on the grill. Meat on the grill these days. And jalapenos. We obviously grill jalapenos with the meat every time.
Yeah, we go hard with the jalapenos.
And then I will boil or bake or roast potatoes and then sometimes make rice. But I kind of want to get away from rice because I just want to get away from anything that's packaged and not whole foods. But what were you saying? Oh, there's a lot of people who are not in relationships, like young people the statistics are higher than ever that there's young people who are not in relationships.
Engaging, yeah, they're not even
and they're not having
interested.
sex.
And it's
Older
something
virgins.
about the counterpart, like the females are making it also very difficult.
Yes.
And so young men are just kind of like, you know what, all these problems, we're just gonna hang with our boys. We're just gonna play video games. Just gonna do our own things. And men can pretty much be content with that for a couple of years. They'll start to feel it when they're in their mid-30s, but they'll ride.
Like, feel like
They'll
they
ride
want
it
a
out.
partner when they're in their mid-30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
But
women
I just
are
what's-
making it very challenging for young men.
It's interesting that like it's not that just women or young men aren't dating, they're also not having sex.
Right.
That's kind of strange.
That's the weird part, really. Like, people just aren't being
Engaging.
people together. There's so much isolation and distance since
We just came from a beach
2020.
where there's like 50 different big ass blue tents.
they're
you
just
can't even
all
see.
looking the same, like prison cells. They're all just the same in a row, the same color, and you can't see the neighbors. And where are you supposed to get your sunlight if you're spending the whole time under the tent?
I just can't believe how many tents there were. I mean, you saw the footage earlier in this video. I'm like, but where's the beach? I can't even
I
see the
know,
fucking
and
sand.
that's the problem. We couldn't even see the beach. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you want to hang out in a prison cell on the beach and be lined up
And
one
then
by one,
but check this out, Anna-Marie.
but we can't
What
even
happened at
see
the
the
end of
beach.
it? We went to the spot nobody was fucking with. Then when we got there, we're doing our tanning. Everybody wants to start showing up with their little blankets and shit like that.
Yeah, that's true. People did come out after we were
we
already
made
there.
that. We made that area poppin'.
We were the first ones. Our area was pretty nice. I don't think we really got footage of it. It was, the priority was tanning, and tan we did. I think the base coats are perfect. So we're gonna
Yeah,
get base
wanna
coat number
be-
2 on Saturday. And we'll be doing pretty okay.
There's something about frozen. I guess I'm like dehydrated a lot.
I believe we
like,
probably both
I
are.
just like frozen drink. I like frozen any kind of thing, and so that's why I like the fruity drinks and like the pina coladas and margaritas. And I don't fuck with the liquor or the beer. I choose this shit over all of that. And if you want to call me gay, call me whatever the fuck you want, but it's going in my body, dude. But I'll tell you what, not's going in my body is cocks.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. He said, call me gay. Not gay. It's not gay, Greg. Is that a part of it?
I don't think so. There was funny about that movie. There was like a lot of gay shit in the movie.
The Disaster
But
Artist.
The Disaster Artist with James Franco and his brother Dave. And oh, yeah, it was just Dave and James, really. But what was great about the movie was that there was a lot of gay moments, but no one recalled any of them. Like they never brought any of it up. They never like alluded to anything in further in the movie.
But
There was
so-
no like
the one part at the beginning where he says that he couldn't see them together, and then he says, well, maybe. So nonchalant, something like that. That movie is so funny. Well, that part's so funny. That movie's great. Yeah, we just like things that are different, out of the box, and those blue tents reminded me of everything that's in the box. You know?
it shows you where society is. Okay, guys, I'm not even saying that don't have like one of those tents or like those pergola kind of.
Right. I like shades sometimes.
The shades.
An umbrella is nice.
But these things are like freaking houses. And they're gigantic, and they just take up so many surface area of the beach.
yeah, it's like
and there's
you
literally
can't even
50
see
of
the
them.
nature. You can't even see the beach. And then the rocky area, I thought this was alarming. The area that we were sitting by, I understand I grew up on a river, on rocks, and other people didn't. But that's where we should be. And that was the area that was blocked off of all of the areas. You could be in this like prison cell, everything look alike area.
But let me give you
over on the rocks.
some perspective on
well,
that.
I mean, I know you can get hurt.
But this is kind of like a party, like Clearwater Beach. It's like
because of alcohol.
Yeah, and like people get crazy and they get hurt, and it's too much of a liability. So I get it. But if you go to St. Pete Beach, they let you play on the rocks and all that stuff.
Just thought that was the whole thing was weird. And it reminded me of that thing I said to you guys on the beach. It seems to me like the whole point of like social media or where society is right now seems to be showcasing what makes people the same. Like, you know, my nails are better than her nails or whatever. But instead we can showcase what makes people different and celebrate differences. Elon Musk talked about that, and I totally agree. And I thought that before he said that. I'm just glad that he's saying it too.
Yeah. So where are we? We are at
Tequila's Mexican Grill and Cantina. Mexican Grill and Cantina.
This is a cool spot. I mean, it's what's today? Monday? It's Monday.
It's a Monday at lunch. I got fish
Lunchtime.
tacos.
There's only us and some homeless people across the street and this bird that's on us.
And the bird.
And now he's on the
and
table.
another bird.
I'm gonna fucking...
These birds are
no.
getting
Whoa.
more and more comfortable. Now there's 3 birds.
They're
This
getting
happened
close.
like all of the sudden too.
And one of them were on the table just now. It was getting closer, and then the whole posse just started popping up.
That was weird.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I hear the door. That's probably all fish tacos. No.
He said no. The margaritas are very good. If you come to Clearwater and you go to this place on a Monday afternoon, get the 2-for-1 margaritas. I guess that's a Monday thing. Yeah, all day. Our waitress said that the other flavors are too much sugar though. This is the one that's the best. And the best for your tomorrow. You know, I like flavors like fruit, but I don't like the artificial ones. Like, if I'm gonna have a fruit flavored something or other, especially an ice one, I want it to be made with real raspberries, not this raspberry syrup that's like high fructose corn syrup with raspberry flavoring. That's not even real raspberry fruit puree or raspberry fruit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. It's also artificial.
Dude, we gotta talk about that beach, man. We saw a lot of heavy people there, man. Look, you want to get a good grasp of society, go to the beach. Better yet, go to Clearwater Beach.
We saw society before our eyes, and
Yeah.
it was odd that we were sitting, of all places, on the line
and check this
of
out.
the treacherous area,
Yeah.
according to the sign, in the very edge of the beach, in the sand, just looking at society. There was, I mean, literally at least 50%, but I think more, overweight.
50%.
Yeah,
I would
right?
say like 70.
70% overweight people.
I mean, we're talking about like really overweight. Like concern, and look, we're not judging. Like it, you know, we understand everything about that and how anyone can become overweight and the issues. And we just last night we saw the movie The Whale, recreationally, by the way, because I've seen it multiple times.
Right.
But-
the whale, speaking of which, we have to
With
talk about
Brendan-
the whale
yeah, with
lately,
Brendan,
later.
That was-
But 70% of the people that we were just sitting with at the beach.
Yeah, we're just more concerned about like what the heck is going on.
Like, does anyone think about health? Does anybody remember health? and remember the idea of like, what if I wanted to live life in a way that I got to be how I want to be and confident and
Well, wait, let's also
agile?
let's mention this. Look, it's the food that's they're serving us. They're giving us in Walmart. If you shop at Walmart, there's a lot of stuff that's responsible for all those things. But
Right, manufactured
check
chicken.
this out. You can't rely on Walmart or any of these industries to fix it. They're not going to.
They're not going to. They're making money.
Yeah, they're making
their
money. As much as money, as
More
long as
than
money is
more
coming.
money
She's
than you
talking
can think
over
of.
me. Holy shit.
Sorry. We said that in the first one, didn't we?
Yeah.
So-
As long as they're making money, they're gonna continue with the business and the model, by the way. And the model is, you know, trying to save a buck. And sometimes you get shitty products, shitty chemicals and preservatives, just to save pennies. And that pennies mean a lot to these big corporations. So you really have to make the decision for yourself to not eat any of these things at Walmart or this junk food and all these things, because there's not going to be a day where like somebody fixes this for you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
There's just not going to be there's not going to be a day like that.
Mm-mm. There's not. And honestly,
You know, I went to the Walmart and I saw literally a mountain. It was probably bigger than the actual aisle. A mountain of cheese balls, like stocked up like a pyramid, stacked up or stocked up.
right. There's not gonna be a day where like this changes because too many people on top are making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you can choose to eat whole foods. And that's really like cut out the crap. Cut out the stuff that's processed that comes in bags. Read labels. You know what's more important than the nutrition label is the ingredients list. Read the ingredients list. It should have whole foods, like foods that are grown in the ground, like potatoes
That's right.
or steak.
I'm gonna go pee
meat.
real fast.
Oh, okay.
Right back.
Okay. Yeah, it should just have whole foods on it. If there's ingredients that you have no idea about, that you can't even pronounce, some of it is kind of okay, and you can find like the okay-ish ones on the Whole30 list as far as the research that I know. But most of them, if you can't pronounce it, it definitely shouldn't be in our body, and they're banned in other countries. So to cut out the crap is the smartest thing that we could do. I'm not saying that we cut out all of the crap, because certainly we eat chips. We have voodoo chips in the car right now. I'll show you later, but we have voodoo chips right now. And I'm certain that there's stuff on that label that is exactly what I'm talking about, but all we can do is get better every single day. And if part of what we can do is read the ingredients list and the nutrition label enough to understand and enough to know what we're putting in our bodies, then we have the choice again.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
No problem.
These look beautiful.
Thank you. And dinner.
What's this sauce?
It's a chipotle sauce.
Yummy, thank
Yeah, but
you.
it's not really spicy.
Okay,
Enjoy.
thank you. I love spicy. It looks good.
What do you think?
Okay, the food was so good. It was so yummy. But we were at 1% when I showed you guys the plate of food. 1%, and I looked at it and then it died. And so then Steven came back from the bathroom and we scarfed down our food and the rest of the margarita, and it was freaking good. So now we're here back in the car and we're trying to figure out what the next step is. I mean, I think the suntans are good. So
I think we're good on the suntan. I got really dark.
you got really dark, really dark.
Basically Indian now.
So should we head back home and then we can see what the rest of our day holds.
That sounds good. Let's get on the road back to the Tampa Bay area. And let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can find out.
My son was here. He'd say, let's get some ice cream.
He would.
And then I would say, like, that's the fucking perfect idea. He's got it. He's figured it out.
That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys soon.